Hi everyone, my name is Christy. Happy New Year, happy new decade. I am so excited to be filming a new type of video for my channel right now, which is my top 5. And to start out this favorite products, I don't know if this is going to be a series. You'll have to let me know in the comments down below if that's something you would be interested in. But I'm going to be sharing with you my top 5 foundations of 2019. So these are my favorite foundations, my most used foundations for 2019. And I really feel like 2019 was the year of foundation for me. I think I said multiple times at the beginning of the year that I was on a foundation journey to try and find my perfect foundation. And I really think I succeeded. These 5 foundations that I'm going to show you are foundations that I would wear every single day. Any of these make me feel like my skin looks perfect, and believe it or not, only one of these is high-end. So I don't care what the price is, I only care about how it performs, and I am very picky with foundation. I don't want it to look like I'm wearing foundation. I don't want it to look cakey. I don't want it to put any sort of texture on my skin. I want it to look like perfect, flawless skin, and that's what all of these foundations do for me. These are the foundations that I've recommended to friends and family, and I've already done full dedicated reviews on these products, so you can probably guess what they are based off of how much I loved them when doing my reviews. And I will, of course, have all of these products and my dedicated reviews linked in the description down below. And I was trying to rank these in my top 5 order, and I can't even rank them. All of these would be number 1 because I think all of these are perfect and they look perfect on the skin. And I'm really happy with how these shades match me, because as you can see, I realized this year that I am pretty much as fair as a lot of foundations get, and I never really realized that that was a struggle that I was going to have. But I'm really happy with the shade match on all of these foundations here as well. And so the first one that I'm going to show you is the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover Full Coverage Protective Makeup with SPF 50. That's quite the mouthful of the name, but you can see, it's half gone. And I didn't even get this that long ago. I still do love the It Cosmetics CC Cream, but for 2019, this is the product that I used a heck of a lot more than the It Cosmetics version, because this one also has SPF 50, and this one is so much cheaper than the It Cosmetics CC Cream. And I just, like I said before, I love how this looks on my skin. I think it looks perfect, but this was so great to wear when I was gonna be out in the sun or in the summer, because it has that SPF 50, and it's kind of hard to find good foundations with that high of an SPF. So love this. This is a product that I tried out for the first time this year, and it's a product that I'm definitely going to continue repurchasing. I have it in the shade 112 Natural Ivory. And all of these products I apply with a makeup sponge. Makeup sponge is my preferred method of applying, and all of these apply beautifully with a makeup sponge. The next product I'm going to show you, well, I'm counting these as 2 separate foundations, but they are the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation and the Conceal and Hydrate Radiance Foundation with hyaluronic acid. So I had first tried out the Conceal and Define, which has a matte finish, and this was my game changer foundation, where I was I didn't even know that foundation could look this perfect on my skin. I didn't even know that I could feel this confident in a full face of foundation and not feel like people could tell I was wearing foundation. So this was like a life changer. I absolutely love this foundation. I always need to have it on hand. There was a time in the year when I was breaking out on my chin quite a bit, and I would put this on to cover it up. It's full coverage, and it just made me feel so much more confident. It would last all day, so this was amazing. And then Makeup Revolution came out with the Conceal and Hydrate version, which is a very similar version. I'm shade F4 in both of these. And the Conceal and Hydrate is a radiance foundation with hyaluronic acid, medium to full coverage. And my skin like changes. In the warm weather, my skin will definitely tend to get greasy throughout the day. But then as soon as the weather cools down, my skin loses all moisture. I become so dry, and that's when this foundation is perfect. This one looks so great on the skin, so moisturizing, great coverage. So I was really excited that Makeup Revolution came out with another foundation. So both of these I absolutely love. It could just be because the Conceal and Define, the matte version, was like my life-changing foundation that I'm always going to prefer this one more. But I think if I had to choose my absolute #1 foundation that I recommend you try if you're gonna try any foundation, it's this one, the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. And this is, I think it's like $10 to $15. So it's more of like that drugstore brand price point. So it's amazing, highly recommend. The next foundation I will show you is my one high-end foundation. It's the Tarte Face Tape. This has a retail value of $39. So I remember I bought this, I spent $39 on it right after I had bought my house, and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I just spent $39 on a foundation. I can't be spending that type of money. But then I tried it out, and it is so beautiful on the skin. It looks so perfect that I'm like, it's worth it. I need to spend $39 on this because it's amazing. I am the shade Fair Light Neutral in this one. Has a pump, but I just love the Double Duty Beauty like face tape and that whole Tarte line, like Shape Tape, Stay Spray, like they're all part of the same line from Tarte, and such an amazing makeup line. But this foundation really blew me away. And then the last product is this beautiful bottle here. This is the Physicians Formula, the Healthy Foundation SPF 20 Brightening Complex. This one has a doe foot applicator to it, and the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define, the matte version, also has a doe foot. And then the Tarte Face Tape and the Conceal and Hydrate have pumps. And then the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover is a little squeezy tube. So the way the foundation comes out really doesn't matter to me at all. I know that does matter to some people, but it doesn't really change my mind on whether a foundation is good or not. What really matters to me is how it looks on the skin and how it lasts throughout the day. But this Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation has become my daily foundation right now, just because I'm not wearing like a full face of foundation on a regular basis. So this is perfect because I'll just put it like on my cheeks. I basically like draw like a cat on my face. Like I draw whiskers pretty much. I do like lines of this foundation. I put it over my nose, and I'll put like a little bit on my chin. And every morning when I'm doing that, I'm like, oh, I just painted myself like face paint of a cat. Like that's pretty much how much foundation I put on. I don't really put it like on the sides of my face or my forehead at all. This is perfect for that because it blends in with the rest of my skin, the texture. This is more of like a medium coverage, which is why I think it's so perfect for doing only parts of my face in this foundation, because it's not like regular skin and then like full coverage. Like this really blends in with the rest of my skin, but it does give some nice coverage. It helps even out my skin tone, and it lasts really well. It's really like hydrating on my dry skin right now. So this has been so great to have. I think this is probably my most recent one that I tried out of all 5 of these foundations. This is the newest one to me. And sometimes like when I get a new product, it's just what I start using because I like to just switch to the newest thing. But now after talking about these other foundations, I kind of want to switch out to one of those now because all of these foundations are so good that they're really interchangeable in my eyes. And for the Healthy Foundation from Physicians Formula, I use shade LC1. And it's a perfect match for me because if I am gonna do foundation only in certain parts of my face, I need it to be a perfect match so that it's like a seamless transition from the foundation to my skin. So I'm really happy that I was able to find such a perfect match for me. I think the LC1 stands for, like, the C is for cool, like a cool undertone. And I really like when foundations come in warm and cool undertones because I definitely need a cool undertone. I'm pretty sure the Makeup Revolution also has those undertones. The Face Tape might as well, but I did get neutral in that. And I've used all of these foundations out with tons of different makeup products, with different primers, with different setting sprays, with different concealers and blushes and bronzers and powders on top of them. And all of these have worked so well with my other products. So I'm so happy that I have all of these products. Like, this is a lot of foundation that I have, especially a lot of foundation that I want to wear all the time since I love all of these foundations. But I am so thankful that my foundation journey was achieved in 2019. For 2020, do I have any certain makeup products that I want to go on a journey for in 2020? Not really, because day 700, I've tried out so many makeup products that I pretty much have some good ideas on what I like for every type of makeup product. But I love foundation, and I would really like to know in the comments down below what your favorite foundations are. Thank you so much for watching my video today. If you're interested in seeing any other like top 5 or like favorites of any other types of product categories, let me know your suggestions in the comments down below as well. And I will see you tomorrow in my next video.